interesting how my journey to the superintendency, because it's probably one of the roads less traveled. A lot of individuals, they know they want to be the superintendent, and I think my job kind of found me. I worked in Las Vegas in Clark County School District, started off as a teacher in the classroom, third grade, and worked my way all the way up. And I had an opportunity to go to Reno and become the deputy superintendent. And through some transitions, I just found my way into being the superintendent, which was a great thing. And when the opportunity afforded itself to me, I wanted to be the superintendent, but I can't tell people that, oh, when I was a teacher, I always wanted to be the superintendent, because I really love kids. And at the core of my heart, I'm about kids, and it's how much more you can do for kids as you are in a different position. And the superintendency position has an amazing opportunity to do wonderful things for all children. It's interesting. For me, one of the barriers that I find in my job is navigating the board and the politics around the board. It has been a journey and truly a growth opportunity, but it has been a barrier. It was a challenge because I was hired in a situation where the superintendent was let go. And so there was lack of public trust with the school district and the board at the time. And the board that hired me is not the board that I had like a year later. And in this process of elections, I've had 4 different boards. And when you think about the individuality and the needs of each board member, you have to masterfully understand each individual need of the board member to ensure they're getting what they deserve and they don't feel like you're discounting them or giving another board member more than them. So when I think about how I have helped women on this journey, I have to share a story of what to me was amazing. I was at a conference in Florida, and 2 women came up to me and said, "Are you Traci Davis?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they were like, "We follow you all the time, and you do your work with such grace and mercy when people attack you in the paper." And I was like, wow, right? And I realized that we have to remember that it's not just the people that we mentor who are right in front of us. People are watching us from afar. And it really was a special moment for me to know that there were women across the country following my journey. I mentor women who want to get into leadership, and talking about the challenges being a minority and also a woman, and what impacts it have on you and how you navigate the politics of that, and how you have to sometimes carry yourself because of stigmatism and implicit biases. But for me, I think my daughter is my most amazing. I'm a single mom, and my daughter is my most amazing mentorship. And I am so proud of her. For a student who has disabilities and go to college, she is my ultimate star. My greatest joy in serving as a superintendent is to see all kids become successful and on a pathway, whether they want to go to college or a highly skilled career or the military, so they have plans for life to be successful. And when you keep in mind the students that you serve with the work that you do, I think you can never go wrong.
This episode of Women in School Leadership, Navigating Pathways to the Superintendency, was made possible by the generous support of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation as part of the AASA Women in School Leadership Initiative.